Welcome to Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, March 24th, 2014. There are 29 items on the agenda this week. Coverage begins at 4:30 p.m. with the Public Safety Committee meeting chaired by Councillor Charles J. Patch, Sr. Also on the committee, Councillor Jessica A. Giannino, Councillor Arthur F. Guanasso, Councillor Richard A. Penta, and Councillor John Powers. The committee will discuss the following items. First, Wesley Squire, LLC, of Northampton, New Hampshire, requesting a Chapter 148 license from the Revere City Council for above-ground storage of 1,334 gallons of flammable liquids, 1,080 gallons of combustible liquids, and 60 gallons of LP gas, and a commercial garage license at numbers 649 through 655 Squire Road in Revere, parcel ID number 32-434-A-2. 2. Wesley Squire, LLC, 17 Lafayette Road, Northampton, New Hampshire, is requesting a Chapter 148 license from the Revere City Council for above-ground storage of 600 gallons of flammable liquids and 250 gallons of combustible liquids at Squire Rear Road in Revere, Massachusetts, parcel ID number 32-434-A-1. At 5 p.m., we move on to the Zoning Committee, chaired by Councillor Stephen Reardon. The Council Committee also includes Councillor Arthur F. Guanasso, Councillor Ira Novoselsky, Councillor Charles J. Patch, Sr., and Councillor Richard A. Penta. On their agenda, the committee will consider the following applications. 1. Pursuant to Council Order PUD-14-01, 29 Thayer Avenue Development, LLC, is requesting permission from the Revere City Council to construct a planned unit development comprising of 42 residential condominium units within the LI, the Light Industrial District, at number 29 Thayer Avenue in Revere. 2. Pursuant to Council Order C-14-02, Ms. Victoria Vinoker, Revere Adult Day Health Care Center, 765 Revere Beach Parkway, Revere, Massachusetts, is seeking permission from the Revere City Council to modify a non-conforming structure for the purpose of expanding the operation of an existing adult daycare facility at number 765 Revere Beach Parkway in Revere. At 6 p.m., we move on to the City Council meeting, which begins with a salute to the flag, the roll call of members, and the approval of the journal of the meeting held on March 10th, 2014. Calendar item number 1. Mr. Robert Button of CDM will discuss the Winthrop Avenue Sewer Project. Calendar item number 2. Pursuant to Council Order 12-022, a joint utility meeting with Comcast, National Grid, and Verizon to discuss double poles and potholes. Calendar item number 3. Hearing has been called as ordered upon the application of National Grid for the installation of conduits and protecting fixtures on Marshview Terrace to service the City of Revere pump station. Calendar item number 4 is the Public Safety Committee report. Calendar item number 5 is the Zoning Committee report. Calendar item number 6 is a communication from the Mayor relative to the Harbormaster and Assistant Harbormasters reappointments, dated March 12, 2014. Dear City Council, I respectfully request that the City Council consider the reappointment for a period of 3 years of the following Harbormaster Assistant Harbormasters. Mr. Paul Paisano of Danvers, Massachusetts, as Harbormaster. Mr. Arthur McDonald of Revere, Massachusetts, as Assistant Harbormaster. Revere Police Chief Joseph Caffarelli as Assistant Harbormaster. Mr. Thomas Abarty, care of Egan Chiropractic of Revere, Assistant Harbormaster, and Mr. Louis Pedersen of Revere, Massachusetts, as Assistant Harbormaster. Please present this appointment at the next City Council meeting on Monday, March 24th, 2014. Thank you for your courtesy and cooperation. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 7. This is a communication from the city planner relative to a resolution for improvements to Louis Pasteur Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground, dated March 12th, 2014. Dear members, attached is a resolution that must be passed by the City Council in order for the City of Revere to receive grant funds from the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs under our Common Backyards program. Under this grant program, the city will receive grant funds totaling $200,000 for the replacement of playground equipment at Louis Pasteur Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground, also known as Chico Charloni Playground. These funds are being awarded to the City of Revere as a result of a successful grant application filed by the Department of Planning and Community Development. It is expected that the playground improvements will be completed by the fall of this year. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter, as the resolution must be passed prior to the city entering into a grant agreement with the Commonwealth. Respectfully, Frank Stringey, the Department of Planning and Community Development Director. The resolution states, a resolution to file and accept grants with and from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs for the Our Common Backyards program for improvements to Louis Pasteur Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground. Whereas the Louis Pasteur Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground are key community recreational assets, and the preservation and improvements to these facilities are a city priority, as evidenced in the most recent Open Space and Recreation Plan. And whereas Louis Pasteur Park Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground are both dedicated to park and recreation purposes under Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 45, Section 3, and whereas the ultimate restoration and replacement of playground equipment at Louis Pasteur Playground and DiSalvo Park Playground will greatly enhance recreational opportunities in the community, and whereas the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, the EEA, is offering reimbursable grants to cities and towns to support the preservation and restoration of urban parks through the Our Common Backyards program. Now, therefore, be it resolved that 1, that the mayor be and hereby authorized to file and accept grants from the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, and 2, that the mayor be and is hereby authorized to take such other actions as are necessary to carry out the terms, purposes, and conditions of this grant to be administered by the Department of Planning and Community Development, and 3, that this resolution shall take effect upon passage. Calendar item number 8. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the Department of Revenue free cash certification, dated March 14th, 2014. Dear councilors, once again, I am happy to report that the City of Revere has received more financial good news from an outside agency. The Department of Revenue has recently certified our free cash available to the city as of June 30th, 2013, in the amount of $3,292,270 for our general fund and $101,545 for the Water and Sewer Enterprise Fund. Free cash is a result of a calculation by the Department of Revenue that includes appropriations, surplus/deficits, property auctions, tax collections, tax title collections, state aid receipts, and other variables. This strong result could not have been possible without the efforts of both my administration and that of your honorable body. I would like to extend my appreciation to our Director of Finance, George Anzoni, and our City Auditor, Lori Giardella, for their efforts in the calculations of free cash. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 9. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of Raffaele Construction of Swampscott, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. And since there are several of these requests, I will be reading only this first one. Dated March 7th, 2014, dear council members, please be advised that in accordance with the provisions of Title 13, Chapter 13.08, Section 13.08.435 of the Revised Ordinances of the City of Revere, as most recently amended, I hereby request that Raffaele Construction Incorporated of Swampscott, Massachusetts, be reappointed as a licensed drain layer. Please take careful notice that all drain layer licenses expire on April 1st annually unless sooner revoked by the mayor and the council. Mr. Raffaele has been advised that he will be contacted directly by the Appointments Committee with a date and time to appear before them concerning this appointment. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 10. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of BF Construction Incorporated of Wilmington, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 11. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of LaMountain Brothers Incorporated of Oxford, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 12. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of R. Sasso & Sons Construction Incorporated of Revere, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 13. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of A.L. Prime Energy Consultant Incorporated, Saugus, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 14. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of J. Marchese & Sons Incorporated of Everett, Massachusetts, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 15. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Elizabeth Dixon of Revere, Massachusetts to the Election Commission, dated March 20th, 2014. Dear council members, I am writing to request that the City Council consider the following appointment for appointment to the Election Commission to fill the vacancy of Richard Sorrentino for a new 4-year term expiring on April 1st, 2018, Ms. Elizabeth Dixon of Revere, Massachusetts. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 16. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of Mercurio Brothers Landscaping Incorporated of Revere, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 17. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of Arm Construction of Revere, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 18. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the reappointment of Caruso Corporation of Revere, Massachusetts as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 19. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of RC&D Incorporated of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as a licensed drain layer. Calendar item number 20. This is a communication from the mayor relative to the appointment of Mr. John Bartolo as a constable. Dated March 20th, 2014, dear council members, I am hereby requesting the City Council's confirmation of Mr. John Bartolo of Middleton, Massachusetts, as a constable for the City of Revere. In accordance with the provisions of Chapter 41, Section 91 of the Massachusetts General Laws, this appointment is granted for a period of 3 years unless sooner revoked by the Mayor, the Chief of Police, or the Honorable City Council. Mr. Bartolo has been advised that the Appointments Committee will be contacting him shortly with a date and time to appear before them concerning this appointment. Very truly yours, Daniel Rizzo, Mayor. Calendar item number 21. Pursuant to Council Order 14-060, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the mayor request the DCR to install a catch basin on the easterly side of the Linway between Alden and Bickford Avenues. This is an area where water collects and causes a danger to the general public. Calendar item number 22. Pursuant to Council Order 14-061, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the mayor requests the DCR to install a handicap sign on the westerly side of number 505 Revere Beach Boulevard. Calendar item number 23. Pursuant to Council Order 14-062, this is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky that the mayor request Dan Cameron of National Grid to install a new telephone pole at the southeast corner of the intersection of Kimball and Walnut Avenues on the Kimball Avenue side, and to install a floodlight facing to the northwest corner of the intersection. Calendar item number 24. Pursuant to Council Order number 14-063, this is a motion presented by Councilor Novoselsky that the mayor request the DCR Commissioner to approve a right lane, right turn only regulation at the intersection of the Revere Beach Parkway and Tomasello Road, and that the appropriate signage be posted. Calendar item number 25. Pursuant to Council Order 14-064, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the mayor request the owners of the Wonderland Dog Track to have the graffiti removed from the fencing and buildings located on the property. Calendar item number 26. Pursuant to Council Order 14-065, this is a motion presented by Councilor Powers that the mayor requests the DCR to address the damages to the fence located at number 129 Linway caused by DCR plowing. A claim against the city, file number 14-29, was referred back to the property owner, Ms. Arlene Hanlon, at said address. Calendar item number 27. Pursuant to Council Order 14-066, this is a motion presented by Councillors Morabito and Arrigo that the mayor appoint a Human Rights Commission in accordance with Chapter 9.28 of the Revised Ordinances of the City of Revere. Calendar item number 28. Pursuant to Council Order 14-067, this is a motion presented by Councillor Arrigo that the mayor commission a comprehensive classification and compensation study of the city's workforce. On calendar item number 29, pursuant to Council Order 14-068, this is a motion presented by Councilor Zambuto that the mayor establish by ordinance with approval of the City Council a full-time Human Resources Department within the City of Revere. Funding for the new department shall be included in the fiscal year 2015 budget. And this has been Before the Council, a reading of the Revere City Council Agenda for the meeting of Monday, March 24th, 2014. I'm Rick Promise, and I'll see you at the council.